being a woman in the industry? Has that played a role? Has that impacted your journey, or how has that sort of shaped your company through the time, being a very, I know a lot of your team, a very woman front leadership team?
Yeah. So, I think I have lived most of my life people telling me that I can't do something. And my response has always been, okay, great. You just gave me all the motivation I need to get it done. Thank you. And whether or not it is for whatever reason that has happened, and I do think part of it is being a woman, and it has opened my eyes up significantly. In fact, even at Altria, I noticed it. Like, I noticed the kind of male dominated part of the industry, but never really felt like it was truly impacting me. And others would even just be like, Jessica, how are you so naive, right? Like, of course it is. And I was like, well, and I kind of always gave the benefit of the doubt. Then starting ARAC is when I really started seeing it, which then, again, just fueled the fire, to be honest with you. But Will, I think, gosh, if not all, except for the women panel at GTNF last year, besides that one, I believe almost all the rest of the panels I've been on, which probably has been close to 10, I am the only woman on the panel. Like, what's up with that, right? And so not only that, there's been several instances where I am the only one not referred to as doctor. So same degrees. The men are referred to as Dr. whomever, but for me it's Jessica. And it's been really great. Own It, and then your mom also having
Women in
Tobacco. Kind of having those groups to know I'm not alone has been extremely helpful. And there's some relationships there that I've grown to develop, and we'll even be sitting on a panel and we'll text and say, here we go again, the only woman, or not being called doctor, and they give motivation to keep going. And so honestly, as ARAC then, we had the majority were women for a long time. We couldn't turn down one of our recent hires over in Israel, who's a great survey methodologist, but I think he tipped the scale to either be half or a little bit. I think it's half now, men, women. But yeah, and I think it's motivation for my kids, my girls. And honestly, it's because I don't want to let people like Elise down, because, again, she was there at a time when she probably was one of the only ones.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but it impacts, like, pretty much everything we do is to make sure that we have a voice.